We're very excited about getting the driving simulators because in class, within four walls, when we talk about situations and we talk about what do we think we would do in those situations, simulators are going to give us the opportunity to actually sit there and have them respond to it without actually doing it on a bus where, there could be a lot of tragedy.
Making the scenarios was actually really interesting, thinking about, okay, what situations will a driver find themselves in, and how can we better prepare them for those things? And so, coming up with some real world examples of, unfortunately we have a lot of experience with dealing with certain accidents and incidents, right? So we had some good subject matter to draw on. Like, okay, this is exactly how it actually went down. Here's the accident report, we can read about it. And so a couple of them we did with that in mind. And so yeah, the hope was, or not the hope, the goal was to have those things in mind for a trainee to learn from somebody else's experiences. And so I thought that's going to be awesome for the response scenarios.
Most people, they get on the bus, the first thing that they're concerned with is just driving it, the actual manipulation of the vehicle. And that's pretty simple. It's different than driving a car, but stop, go, make left, right turn. That point is pretty much simple after about 2 weeks. The day-to-day problems of passengers, conflict resolutions are the big ticket items for us. What gets people in the most trouble, they're most concerned. If someone's upset, what can I do? I'm on this bus by myself. What can I do? So we hope with the use of these different scenarios, giving them like a muscle memory kind of tool belt they can use. Oh, I saw this before. When I see a person do this, I should say this, and practice that into nauseam.
What you think you're going to do when we're talking about it in class is one thing, but what you're really going to do, you're never really sure. So this is a great opportunity for the trainees, the way I see it.
With the way we do training now, we put someone in a bus, a 40-foot vehicle. It's pretty much a missile, and you hope nothing happens. You hope that someone doesn't dart out into the street or some kid doesn't ride their bike too close to the bus. And if they do, then you're in real time. This is someone's life in this situation. Here with the sim, you could put a driver in any number of situations, how to get an idea how big the bus is, how to make a turn without damaging property or injuring anybody. And it was, as a former driver, the bus response, the simulator response was exact. It was exact to what the bus felt like, even to the part of the inertia of how heavy the bus is. All these things that you normally have to be on the bus to do, and putting everyone at risk, the passengers, the bus, the property. You don't have that concern, and that's what I saw that was the biggest thing to me.
In addition, we're also working with FAAC staff on video response training, which we're going to integrate into these simulators as well and use them in tandem for our training programs.
In an accident, there's a certain protocol that they must follow, and I think when an accident happens and you get emotional, I think you don't always remember the steps. So I'm excited about watching the accident scenario, because I think it's going to allow them time to really make the choice of the protocol that we laid out for them. I'm just really eager to see what it's going to look like when the finished product comes together. It's because the process has been great. So I'm excited to see what the finished product's going to look like.